Welcome to the Charles River Museum of Industry and Innovation, one of Greater Boston's premier wedding venues. We'd like to consider ourselves a hidden gem, emphasis on hidden, so discussing the parking situation is necessary. There is a city-owned public lot across the river where your guests can park for no more than $2 for the day. From there, your guests will enjoy a scenic walk over a small footbridge and along the Charles River to our front doors. For guests that cannot manage the walk from the public lot to the museum's front doors, there is a service entrance in the back of the building that can accommodate drop-offs. There is also a handicap ramp at this entrance for guests that cannot take the stairs to the second floor. Welcomed by museum staff, there is a handicap lift to allow for easy access for handicapped or elderly guests, or for families with strollers in tow. There is plenty of space for coat racks if needed, as well as a welcome drink if you so choose. The first gathering space that your guests will approach is the main gallery of the museum proper. The museum proper is most commonly used for a cocktail hour between the ceremony and reception. There is plenty of space to set up a bar, a handful of cocktail tables, and stationary appetizers. Caterers will work from either the kitchen upstairs or a small room on the first floor called the Moody Room to replenish food stations and to pass hors d'oeuvres. Depending on the guest count size, the cocktail hour will either take place on the first floor only or use both the main gallery and the watch gallery on the mezzanine above. You have the option for an indoor ceremony in the main gallery that can hold up to 75 seated. Many of the ceremonies held here are brief, so providing limited seating and space for standing room will allow for up to 160 guests. There are a few points of interest on the first floor, such as a men's restroom with 2 stalls and a women's restroom with 3 stalls. There is also a private room for your wedding party to gather before the ceremony, or simply for some private time throughout the busy day. En route to the next location is an old punch clock, which is a fun way to tell your guests where they will be seated for dinner. The next area that your guests will pass through is the watch gallery on the mezzanine. This exhibit space is a hit among guests, as the first American watch was made in Waltham. Guests will need a place to leave cards and gifts, so a welcome table is suggested here for personal decorations. This area is great for a bar to be used during the cocktail hour, and also during the reception if space is a concern. The bistro lights are a permanent installation to allow guests to view the exhibits during the reception in more appropriate lighting. The last space that your guests will enter is the Jackson Room. This is where the magic happens. With over 2,500 square feet of open space surrounded by industrial brick walls and modern rafters, this room is perfect for a reception. While we feel a guest count of 160 is the maximum number where guests will feel comfortable to move throughout the room and allow for a good-sized dance floor, you can certainly fit up to 180 guests with some creativity. Because this is a blank space, we've provided some sample floor plans to show what the space can look like with tables and a dance floor. The Jackson Room is also an option for an indoor ceremony. In this situation, the room will be set up for a ceremony with dinner tables preset in the back of the room. Once you've said your I do's and processed down the aisle, your guests will head back into the museum proper for a cocktail reception. During that time, the caterer will flip the space to create a whole new look for a dinner reception. Just beyond the reception room, there is a small lounge area, which is great for a reception bar, dessert station, dinner buffet, photo booth. The possibilities are endless. This area is also where you will find the catering kitchen, as well as 2 unisex single-stall handicap restrooms. While we do not own any outdoor space for a ceremony, Landry Park is available to rent from the DCR and is a couple hundred feet away from the front door of the museum. I hope you enjoyed this virtual tour and will be able to visit in person soon.